Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Learn Python with Pythoneer. Myself Vishab Sood, and today we are going to learn conditional statements in Python. So if we go for introduction, that conditional statements tell the program to evaluate whether a certain condition has been being met. If the condition is met, it will execute specific code, but if it is not met, the program will continue to move down to other code. That means it gives freedom to the programmer that if the condition is met, then the desired statement can be executed. Otherwise, the second option can be navigated and the program can conclude its final output in any way. So if I talk about the various conditional statements in Python, then first it comes if statement. And this is the simple syntax of if statement. That is, grade is 70, and if grade is greater than 65, then print passing grade. That means if any students have grade 65, 66, 67 greater than 65 or equal to 65, that means it has passing grade. And this is the simple understanding flowchart of how the if condition works. So in yellow, it checks for the expression. If it is true, then it will execute if code block in the blue. Else, if it is check condition is false, then it will not execute if code block in blue and will exit the program. Second comes simple else statement. That means if and else. So if I talk about the previous example, grade is 60 and it is checking if grade is greater than 65, print passing grade, else print failing grade. So it gives the option to the programmer that it can label the grade of the students. And this is the flowchart for the if else statement. If text expression is true, body of if will execute, and if the text expression is false, body of else execute, and in below both the statements will statement just below if. That means it the final statement can be executed as per the requirement for the programmer. Third one comes else multiple if statement. That means there are multiple if. There are more than one conditional statements and we have to check each and every statement. That is, if grade is greater than 90, then it means the student has obtained A grade. Elif, that means else if grade is greater than 80, that means B grade. Else if greater than 70, C grade. Else if greater than 65. So here we can say there are four conditions that are executed for the students. And if student is not able to execute or any one of the statements, then students will be fall under failing grade. This is nested if statement. It is same as elif statements, but here we have the multiple else if statements that can be executed. Now without wasting our time, let's go to our code demo and see how we can apply if statement in our program. So here I have a simple program that is calling module. That means it is the simple calculator function that use multiple if statements. If plus, else if operation minus, else if operation multiplication, else if operation divide. And this is the simple function of again. If user wants to type yes, that means if he wants to calculate again, then program will again call execute statement. Otherwise, it will exit from the program, and all the function has been encapsulated in calculate function. So if I run it in Visual Studio Code, you can see it will ask for the operator. That means plus, minus, multiplication and divide. So if I enter plus, it will ask for the first number. That means if I enter 12, again it will ask for the second number and 10, and it will execute 12 plus 10 is equal to 22. And as I mentioned, after this calculate function, we are calling again function. So it is asking user whether you want to calculate again or no. So if I ask enter y here, it will ask again for the operator. So if I enter multiplication this time, it will ask for 10 first number, again 10 for second number, and it will give 10 into 10 is equal to 100. And again it is asking, so that means it is again is calling under calculate function, so that user have a choice to calculate multiple things in one go. So now I want to exit, so it is just saying press N for no and enter. So it has been executed. The program is saying see you later, and it is executed. So if I talk about the simple structure of the program, you can see we have statement if, and if this statement is not met, then it will check for else if. If it is not met, then it will check for the multiplication of the elif. If it is not checked, it will check for the division operator of the elif. And if none of the condition is met, then it will go for the else statement. To execute, you have not typed a valid operator, please run the program again. That means we have to type a valid operator. So this is the simple demo of conditional statements. There are multiple pages on various sites, so you can go through the condition operators. Condition statements reduces the complexity of the program. It gives the choice to execute traditional statements so that various parameters can be checked and the correct output can be met with the programmer. Friends, here my YouTube channel, that is KK Programming Tutorial, and the name is Pythoneer. You can subscribe this channel. Here we are shows various Python demos as well as the basics, and we are also going to start Power BI tutorials soon. So please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can have a basic understanding of Python programming. Feel free to comment so that we can improve. Thank you very much. See you soon.